Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Colin Moran, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here now is Trey Turner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Washington, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second.
A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Stepping in now, Andrew Stevenson. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. D-Row, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Hernandez, and that will end up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Swing and a line drive. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 22.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Row, this guy's been white hot all season long. Needs to pick the pace up, though. Second right now in average in the league.
I agree with you, Dan. He's going to get hot if he wants to chase down this coveted batting title. He's got to find a way to not chase the numbers and trust the process each time he steps in the box.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Oh, and 2. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Digging in next, Hunter Renfroe. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the AB now.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Soto is off at first with 2 away. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Stepping up is Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Newman.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Batting second.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
So now it's Brian Reynolds as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third. The third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level. 2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Still no score. Here's Starlin Castro, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now.
Starlin Castro.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Grounded to third. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And the spotlight today is going to be on Teoscar Hernandez, left fielder. This guy is a great athlete. Gets really good jumps on the ball, but people, his calling card's in the batter's box. He can go deep in a hurry.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes in with an average of 265, 11 home runs, and 44 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Polanco is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Hernandez. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in will be Gregory Polanco. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Gregory Polanco.
First offering, as he rips it on the ground to second. Castro's got it. 1 away.
Time for a look at the Curly W on D. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, this guy can go line to line. Hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong.
Alan Moran, his squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah. For this team, anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy, and rightfully his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And the pitch on 2-1. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-1. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the second out.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Up next for the Buccos, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll be hoping to move up that NL home run leaderboard a bit, entering play number 9 in that category.
Yeah, and he's really put together a great season in the power categories. I know it's not over yet, but I'm excited to see how he finishes down the stretch.
Dero, what's been amazing to me is how consistent he's been through the beginning of the season, and that where we're at right now. Expect him to finish the season strong. He's having a terrific year.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Hernan Perez.
Number 3, Hernan Perez.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
To the plate now, Patrick Corbin. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now the first pitch. He swings and lines it to left. Hernandez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew Stevenson.
So now here is Andrew Stevenson looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Into center field. Line drive, base hit. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here now is Juan Soto, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Comes set, the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Polanco to the track, to the wall. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with two away in the inning. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 39 on the season for him as the Nats move out in front now, 3-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Hunter Renfroe.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Two on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's 3-0 Washington. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch popped up. Perez might try to make a play on it, and this is going to be a foul ball. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Popped high in the air. Perez is under it near the mound, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
So next to bat will be Jacob Stallings, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Popped him up. Gomes is under it. 2 down.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Jordan Montgomery.
Up next, Jordan Montgomery. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider work, and that thing's got depth and bite.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That misses 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. Now to the plate, here is Starlin Castro. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Drilled to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Nationals, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. First offering. And that's down into left center for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits
Now
in
batting,
early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
At the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for Zimmerman. It's extra bases. Gomes is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game. That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run, and if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
In now, Hernan Perez goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So no one on now after the sac fly, and set to stand in is the veteran pitcher, Patrick Corbin. First pitch on its way. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Five runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Nationals 5 and the Pirates nothing. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second, and that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 10, Ryan Reynolds.
Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Bryan Reynolds. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A ball with no strikes. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
2-1.
Count it, 2-1.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
3 ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And it's fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. That gets down, and the Buccos' first hit of the game is good for extra bases. And he is in there at third with a one-out triple. So there goes the no-hit bid as they finally get their first knock of the game.
Better late than never, huh? It was a memorable first hit, too. I thought maybe he was going to be content to stop at second, but no way. He barrels into third with a triple. Maybe that wakes up the dugout, too.
And in steps Manny Machado. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Roy. I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bad hit started.
Here's Gregory Polanco as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Now batting. First
and now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Into the box now, Colin Moran, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Nationals 5 and the Pirates 2. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double. So a ringing double here to kick off inning number 5. And as you see on the graphic there, that total's good for third place on the Nationals ball club. At the plate, Andrew Stevenson. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now. That was an exciting play at first there, and will employ Showtrack for a better look. Knowing he really had to let it loose to beat the runner, he fired off a 90-mile-an-hour throw. That's not a number you'll see very often from an infield throw, so he really showed off the arm that time. So now to the plate, Juan Soto. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
There's a slogan that's throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Bounce to first. Scooped up. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
So next to hit is Hunter Renfroe. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Turner at third with 2 away. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's now 6-2.
Now batting.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
So here's Starlin Castro as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Nationals lead it 6-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading up.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The shortstop. Eric
First pitch on the way.
Gonzalez.
As he lifts it in the air to right field. Renfroe is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The batter. The catcher. Jacob Stallings.
Next to hit is Jacob Stallings. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat playing is pretty decent.
Turner ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Brian Hayes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Pirates. Number 14, Brian Hayes.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Left fielder looking up. Still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 23 for him thus far. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Stepping in now, Kevin Newman.
The second baseman.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Turner is calling for it, and that's the third out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 6-3. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he brought up that they're just flat out taking great swings of the ball right now. He said the frequency with which they're barreling up the baseball in this one has been outstanding, and frankly, really fun for him to watch. Our researchers tell me that 7 of their hits have had exit velocities of 90 miles an hour or better, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Your
Kyle
attention,
Crick
please.
takes over to start the
Now
6th inning on the mound.
Number 30, Kyle Crick.
New inning set to get underway, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats
The
next.
catcher, Yan Gomes.
Now the first pitch.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Comes set with the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2
Now batting,
and then start
number
working
8,
outside the zone.
Ryan
Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
To the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.